Welcome back, everybody. So, this is the final part to the every room is a different budget and different size challenge. So, of course, I got 3 by 3 because what what's better than getting a really small room? And then I had a ridiculously high budget for this tiny room. Could have used that 9,000 for the living room. As you can see, I kind of just stared because I can't talk for quite a while because I couldn't. It was kind of annoyed. I couldn't believe it, but either way, it's fine. So I definitely decided that this was gonna be the kids' room. Now, do you see how ridiculous that looks? I'm sorry. I'm just laughing at myself because I did this to myself. I will eventually change this door. I will fix the budget. I just don't want, I didn't cheat. I just deleted it and picked a different door and then re-put the money back into there because again, I don't count the door in the budget. Given honestly, I should have counted the door in this budget because this was really hard. I was trying to just pick, I was like, immediately, what is the most expensive wallpaper that I can pick and put in this room? But that really wasn't going to work because this is for kids. And then again, I was super indecisive. I'm sorry, it's late and I'm trying to knock these voiceovers out. But, anyways, yeah, I was pretty indecisive about it, but I do eventually get hey, this matches with the flowers and the grass. Like, this is perfect. Great, cool. Then oh man, this build was really hard just because it's really just because I had so much money but so little space. And if it was a bigger room, it really wouldn't be a problem to get, the kids, they have a lot of toys and a lot of crap that this would be fine. But I ended up, again, because I remember I said it in the last video, that I ended up putting what are they called, ladder instead of a staircase. So instead of a toddler room, I opted for a child room, maybe a teen room. I mean, if you really want to, but the kids room in the living room, then it kind of just wouldn't make sense. So again, going for the most expensive option that I can think of, went for bunk beds, tried to go for one of the more expensive beds for the bottom bunk anyways, within reason. And one thing that I probably should have done that I didn't do is I didn't actually play test anything here. I still can because technically I didn't even finish building the final house, which you'll see in the next video that I post about this. It's gonna just be me failing to put the entire house together, essentially, just trying to combine it. I am not good at big houses. I'm just not. And I think that probably because in real life, it's not something that I would be good at either. It's a lot of furniture to have to get. It's a lot of decorating, and I just don't think that I could do it. Not only that, but big houses in The Sims, unless you really know what you're doing, they kind of just they don't really look right. Like modern houses, in real life, the ones that look kind of blocky, they look really, really pretty in real life. But in The Sims, they look so ugly. It just, I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't look right. And so my house, it doesn't look right. I mean, right now, obviously, it doesn't look right. But the final version that I'm still working on, because I'm not happy with it, it doesn't look right. In the front, it's okay. It's not all just one big box, but in the back, it's all flat. Super, super flat. Also, I do get rid of this chair because I realized it was too expensive, and then I ended up not having enough money to decorate, or I wouldn't have had enough to decorate. So I got rid of it for something that might just be a little bit more useful. So I like this one a lot more for the room. But anyways, so yeah, the back of the house just looks completely flat, and it's not good. It's so not good. I need to get better for sure. But I'm working on it. That's why I haven't finished it. I think that sometimes when I look at a build for too long, I think I get overly frustrated and I kind of just lose my motivation. I know when I did the hidden bunker, I was doing that for way too long. Like, the intention was that it was going to be a super quick challenge, but it took me a lot longer to build it than I thought it was going to. And so I went back to that build and I looked at it and I was like, wow, there's a lot of stuff that I could have done a lot better. I didn't decorate, anything at all. And well, at least not to my standards, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm learning to take a step back from my build and try not to rush through them. But I think that that's something that most people struggle with, at least from what I've seen. But anyways, I did come, it all came together eventually, and I think it really does look nice for a small bedroom. It's very, I don't know, it's very nice. And not to mention that they kind of each have their own little space. I was trying to think like maybe they put little posters next to the wall, because imagine having to be this close to your sibling. I mean, I wouldn't. I had my own bedroom pretty much my entire life, so I will say very blessed for that. But I also have a lot of brothers, and they didn't come into the picture until I was already like super old, so it wouldn't make sense for me to have to share a bedroom with like a 2-year-old or 1-year-old. I was like 14 when my brothers were born, so yeah. Anyways, that was really annoying because every time I tried to zoom in, it just like dragged the whole camera up. It was so stupid. But this we're getting to like the very nitty gritty end of this. I didn't like how these were fitting once I kind of put them up, because they kind of clipped a little bit, but if I put them up one more, then they would go up way like too much that they would be hovering. So I was like, you know what, it's fine, who cares, just don't look at it that seriously. And again, this is just me trying to get that like extra money in there, because I was kind of running out of ideas for how to squeeze more things in here. So as you can see, like, I'm trying to play around and with, getting it at the right level. I'm pretty sure there's a mod that helps you place things like precisely, but I haven't downloaded it, and honestly, I just can't be bothered right now. I'm pretty sure I'll do it eventually, but I'm not that OCD about my builds that I care that I care enough. I'm having a hard time talking today. But yeah. So I think I add maybe like pause. Do I add more pause? You know what? I wouldn't put it past me to add more pause. Especially because there's that $1. It's $51. So I really wouldn't pass me to put the animal paw prints on the wall, which I know I'm gonna do. So anyways, this is the end of the build. So like, for sure it's the end of the build. So definitely stay tuned so that you can see the disaster house that I put together. So thanks for watching, guys.